The little princess whose window turned into a picture frame. In the tallest tower of the Moonlight Castle lived a little princess named Liora. She was not very tall, and she did not have a very loud voice, but her curiosity was as bright as the morning sun. Liora loved to look out of her bedroom window every day. She watched clouds practice becoming animals, birds write secret messages in the sky, and the castle garden change colors as if it were breathing. Every night before bed, Liora would stand on her tiptoes, press her hands against the cool glass, and whisper,
"Good night, world. See you tomorrow."
One evening, something very unusual happened. As Liora finished brushing her teeth and climbed into bed, she noticed that her window looked different. It still had its white wooden frame, and the moon still shone beyond it, but the glass sparkled softly like it had tiny stars trapped inside. Liora rubbed her eyes.
"Maybe I'm just sleepy,"
she murmured. She climbed out of bed and walked closer. Suddenly, click. The window made a tiny sound, just like when Papa closed a picture frame in the hallway. Before Liora could say a word, the view outside froze. The clouds stopped drifting. The moon stopped climbing. Even the leaves in the garden stopped swaying. Her window was no longer a window. It had turned into a picture frame.
"Oh, my window became a picture."
Liora gasped, placing her hand over her mouth. The moonlight inside the frame glowed gently, and the scene looked so perfect that it felt painted by magic itself. Liora tilted her head.
"But pictures don't usually move,"
she said thoughtfully.
"and windows do."
She reached out and gently tapped the glass. The picture shimmered and then slowly began to move again. The clouds floated, the leaves danced, the moon winked at her. Liora laughed.
"So you're both a window and a picture frame."
The window sparkled as if it liked being understood. That night, Liora climbed into bed feeling warm and curious. Just before she fell asleep, she thought she heard the window whisper, "Tomorrow we'll play." The next morning, Liora woke up early. Sunlight poured through her window picture frame, painting golden squares on her floor. She jumped out of bed and hurried to the window.
"Good morning,"
she said politely. The window shimmered back. Outside, the castle garden looked different today. Brighter, closer, almost like it was waiting for her. Liora lifted her finger and traced the edge of the wooden frame.
"What if I could choose what goes in the picture?"
she whispered. The window twinkled. Suddenly, the scene changed. The garden faded, and in its place appeared the sea, blue and wide, with gentle waves rolling toward the shore. Seagulls flew across the frame, calling cheerfully. Liora's eyes grew wide.
"Wow, I've never been to the sea before."
She leaned closer and felt a cool, salty breeze brush her cheek. Then the picture changed again. Now she saw a snowy mountain with sparkly white peaks and tiny animal footprints in the snow. Then a golden desert with friendly-looking camels. Then a forest full of glowing mushrooms that blinked like stars. Each scene fit perfectly inside the frame, as if the world itself had decided to pose for Liora. But after a while, Liora noticed something. In every picture, she was only watching. She couldn't help build sand castles. She couldn't touch the snow. She couldn't pick a glowing mushroom. She could only look. Liora's smile grew smaller.
window. These pictures are beautiful, but I feel lonely just looking,
she said softly. The window shimmered gently, like a listening friend. That afternoon, Liora carried a small stool to the window and sat down with her crayons and sketchbook. She began to draw what she saw. She drew the sea. She drew the forest. She drew the mountains. But then, something new happened. As Liora drew herself in the picture, standing on the beach, holding a shell, the window glowed brighter. The picture changed again. This time, Liora saw herself inside the frame.
Is that me?
She whispered. The picture Liora waved. The real Liora waved back. She felt her heart beat faster, not with fear, but with excitement.
Hello.
Picture Liora called.
Hello.
Liora replied.
Do you want to come in?
Asked Picture Liora kindly. Liora thought for a moment. She remembered what Mama always said. New things can be wonderful, but think carefully and be brave. She took a deep breath.
Yes,
she said. The window warmed beneath her fingers, and slowly, very gently, the picture frame grew bigger, wider, softer. Before she knew it, Liora stepped forward and found herself standing on warm sand beneath a blue sky. She was inside the picture. The sea smelled like sunshine. The wind felt playful. The sand tickled her toes.
This is amazing.
Liora laughed. Picture Liora smiled.
The window shows what you notice. The frame holds what you remember.
They walked along the beach together, collecting shells and counting waves.
1,
Liora said.
Door,
Said Picture Liora.
3.
They practiced counting, sharing, and taking turns because magic liked good manners. Soon, the picture began to shimmer again.
It's time to go back. Pictures are for visiting, not staying.
Picture Liora said gently. Liora nodded.
I understand.
With one last look at the sea, she stepped back through the frame and found herself safely in her bedroom. The window softly clicked again. That evening, Liora told Mama and Papa about the magical window. They smiled and listened carefully.
Do you think it's real?
Liora asked. Mama kissed her forehead.
Real feelings make real memories.
Papa added,
And memories are pictures we keep inside.
That night, Liora stood by her window picture frame once more. Instead of choosing faraway places, she watched the castle garden. She saw the gardener watering flowers. She saw a sleepy cat stretch. She saw fireflies blink hello. The window framed it all beautifully. Liora realized something important.
Every day is already a picture.
She whispered. From then on, the window sometimes became a picture frame and sometimes just a window. But Liora no longer tried to control it. She learned to look carefully. She learned to remember gently. She learned that beautiful moments didn't need to be trapped to be treasured. Every night, before bed, Liora stood by her window and said,
Thank you for today.
And the window shimmered back, holding another perfect picture right inside her heart.